We are answering question 1 today. When will these things happen? And that means, when will the temple be destroyed? Okay. When will the temple be destroyed? So Jesus, remember, they asked the question and Jesus starts answering it right away. So now what we're looking for, if partial preterism, the timeline is correct, and the tribulation has already happened. If that's correct, then all the things that Jesus says when he's answering number 1 question, they will be things that already happened in the past. So as we are looking at these scriptures, we are looking to see if these indeed are things that happened in the past, okay? Partial or premillennialist, futurist say that all the things that Jesus says in response to this question, that those things have not happened yet. Okay, so this is how we're comparing and contrasting to see, what does the Bible say and how do we interpret it? Are these talking about things that have already happened or things that still are yet to happen? Okay, then you recognize this one. This is what Jesus says next. And you will be hearing of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for those things must take place, but that is not yet the end. For nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places, but all these things are merely the beginning of birth pains. Okay, so you've heard this, because this is a lot of people are running around saying, oh, they look at the news and they see all these wars and rumors of wars. We're going into World War III. And people are like, oh, see, there you go. That's wars and rumors of wars. This is coming true. This is the end, the sign of the end times. But here's the thing. Throughout most of human history, there have always been wars and rumors of wars. So that doesn't really mean anything by itself. But one time when historically there were not any wars? When Jesus was here. Did you know that? Okay, yeah. When Jesus was here, during the time that the Roman Empire had taken over all of the civilized world at the time. Now, the people that they had subjugated, like the Jewish people and many other different people groups, they weren't too happy about being subjugated by the Roman Empire. But the Romans they were very heavy-handed, and they were a very stable empire. Okay, so during the time that they were reigning in the civilized world, there were no wars. They went for a very long time with no wars. And so it was during that time that Jesus said this. So in fact, that time period historically has been referred to as Pax Romana. That means Roman peace, because the Romans were able to keep the peace for many, many years. And so when Jesus told the disciples this, you will hear of wars and rumors and wars, they were probably very surprised, because even though they were not happy about being subjugated by the Romans, they were living in a time period where there were no wars. Okay, so did that happen? Did that come true? Yes, it did, because very soon after this, everything changed. And the whole Roman system just kind of crumbled at one point. And so there was within a period of 18 months when 4 emperors in Rome were violently murdered. And so there were wars that broke out all over the empire. Civil war broke out in the city of Rome. And then so the whole area just was in great turmoil, and there were constant wars, rumors of wars, rebellions of all these different people rising up. So yes, that absolutely did happen.